Rushanara.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I want to congratulate my honourable friend for securing this debate. The Prime Minister has had his sights on scrapping DFID for some time. In fact, it's always been an easy target for some on the right, but it's thanks to the good men and women across political parties who helped to build a cross-party consensus that sustained our focus on tackling global poverty. Now, and I want to pay tribute to the Right Honourable Member for Sutton Coldfield, former Prime Ministers, Prime Minister Cameron, Prime Minister Blair, Prime Minister Brown, and many others across different parties who supported our effort to tackle global poverty. It has saved millions of lives. We have seen this effort show great leadership around the world. Our investment of 0.7% to eradicate poverty has built goodwill around the world. We are an international leader because of the work we have been able to do together. And that, Madam Deputy Speaker, is what's at stake, what's at risk with the focus on downgrading DFID, on blurring the boundaries, on militarisation of DFID spending, which is what's coming, on downgrading the focus on poverty alleviation. The Minister is shaking his head. Can I ask him to commit today to continuing the legislative commitment of eradicating poverty, keeping that enshrined in law so that we don't see the diluting of poverty alleviation, something that has built our reputation and our soft power around the world? It is a retrograde step, what is happening. Madam Deputy Speaker, I have spent many years visiting places, seeing the work of DFID officials, of NGOs that we support, British NGOs who are the pride of our country. Of course there have been mistakes, but overall they, with our DFID department, have made an enormous difference, supporting refugees after the genocide caused by the military attacks on the Rohingya population who sought refuge in Cox's Bazar, the Syrian refugees on the border of Lebanon and Syria, the situation in camps in Jordan and many other countries where our aid effort has saved lives. The fact that women have been protected against violence, where rape has been used as a weapon of war, our DFID department has protected those people. So my plea to the Minister is that as we move forward, we don't see a downgrading, we don't see diluting, we don't see the bad old days of aid for trade, of a situation where our interests damages our global interests. And in the middle of this pandemic, where our relationships, our need to work together globally is more important than ever before, we have to focus on what's worked. And what has worked is that focus on humanitarian support, on protecting people and saving lives, because that's what builds goodwill, that's what builds our power around the world, that's what builds and strengthens our relationship, that's what will build global Britain in the best sense of the word, and as a former colony we must remember our responsibilities to the world.
2 minutes.